absolutely knackered. There we go. Stick to the plan. There is, again, is actually right. It's because the screen's on as well. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Oh. Anyway, we got there. I'm happy with it. It's not what I would have loved, but I like it. All this stuff. Every day I'm learning so much. It's massive. Huge learning. Like enormous. Like, I would say very few people are getting the chance to do it the way I'm doing it. Because every day is live. Every day is the ammunition is live. I can't not do it. Well, I can and give up, but that's not what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's like I have to do it. So I planned it like it was a show. It's going to be a show. So yeah. There we go. No excuses. Incredibly hard, that's all I can say. It's not the days that are easy. The easy days are very easy. Sometimes it's just like, how can I not even fall into place? It's a joy doing all of it. Every second is like easy, putting it together. You have very, very quick moments of doing stuff. It will take me 10 minutes to do an image and then it will generate perfectly. It will just like everything will fall into place. It's just like, no problem. And exactly as I envisaged it, like perfect, like, yeah, that's the ship or whatever. Really easy. Those you can't. I don't know what that is, Morton. But if it's naughty, explain it to me. Okay. I don't understand. My brain is mush right now. Let's just go to there. Do what I've got to do because I still haven't finished what I'm supposed to do today. There we go. Ah, I see. I think I see. Oh, excuse me. Any scrap? Yeah, I can see 2 servers I'm not going to be using. That I keep. But yeah, lots of scrap metal, yeah. This is going to be a weird live, isn't it? I can feel it. Thanks for the gifts and the likes. That one like the person gave. There we go. Oh my word. Well, you could get banned. Pretty quick. Should we just ban you now? Do you get banned often? Do you laugh at yourself when you do stuff like that? See, I think it, but I don't write it. That's the difference. Sometimes I write it, but then I delete it. I can't do it. I delete a lot. Right then, I've done that. And that. And I'm going to close that down. Say hello to YouTube as well. Hello, YouTube. How are we doing? How are we doing? Ren, you're always you're always here when I block them, and you like it, don't you? You like it when I do it. There we go. They're gone. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, maybe they are bots. Actually, yeah. I was convinced there was this woman who was like sending me messages was a bot as well. It's like weird stuff. Maybe it is. They say 50% of the internet's a bot. I think sometimes a lot of the TikTok stuff is there to teach you as well. You know, they allow. It's like a learning. So you've got to get. I would say every single person has had a warning. Just because it's like to teach that person what a warning is, to keep them in check, of course, and to allow them to progress and get over it is like a, oh, wow, yeah, I did it, but yeah, I got over it. As little as it is, and some of the ones I've had, I've had quite a few really, and my content has never ever been anywhere near anything dodgy. Watch time. How do you mean, Ben? But yeah, I think what TikTok do is teach you this stuff. So sometimes like that, I haven't had a. It's amazing how many you see, but yeah, I probably get one, maybe two. Video watch time. Okay, yeah. Explain. What? Basically, everything is Mr. Beast's analogies. Nothing matters apart from how long they watch the video. That's it. You could do you didn't have to do tags, titles. You could do all that rubbish. But basically, if they watched your video for the entirety of the video, 100% every time, you get millions of views. That's it. That's what I believe as well. So yeah, it's very difficult when you think. And I know a lot of people watch each other's stuff and they watch it for 1 second, put a like, and then move on. Agilent and save the vids. Agilent. Yeah. Yeah, it's really important. And sometimes they don't. I see some videos with 200 likes and they've gone to 500 people. I think, how can you get 50% likes and not be sent out to anyone else? So you can do that as well, where people just click like and then don't actually watch the video. And I think that's the biggest killer of all of it. Because then they think it's spam. And as soon as you go there, then it's like you're in the naughty zone again. Poor guy next door. He's not always in, but I can hear him typing. So I've been swearing all afternoon. So I'm sure he's there. Dude, how are you? Artificial state. Thank you very much. That was weirdly exciting. I like that hat. Thanks for that. Who was that? Pringle and Pookie. Thank you. I think. Thank you very much. Artificial state. Yeah, I was thinking about you yesterday for something. Yes, I know what I was talking about, which I won't talk about here, but yes. I think it's going to get harder. Yeah. I think the AI content stuff is going to be flagged. And if you look at Meta, they've already created a social media site for that. Sora is basically going to be an AI social media site. So yeah, it's going to get tough. Start thinking different. Thanks for that, Pringle and Pookie. I don't know who you are. I don't remember that idea. I normally remember things like that. You have that. We're getting to ones tonight, aren't we? Oh. I only delete people when Ren says it's okay to delete them. Dude, artificial state, I can probably get you one. I haven't asked the people that I know for one, but yeah, I can probably get you one. I'll ask. Is it time, Ren? It's not available in Germany yet. Right. Go. There we go. LA's gone, Ren. That's 2 tonight, isn't it? That's good. I'll ask artificial state. I'll ask. I'm sure there's loads, but yeah, I'll ask. I should ask for myself as well. But yeah, one of the AI guys said about doing a VPN via. There's a free VPN on Google Chrome, which I was like, what? Free VPN. So yeah. But yeah, I just can't be nearly swore. Can't be bothered. Not really swearing. I can't be bothered to do VPN. I just can't be bothered. It'll come out when it comes out. A lot of people say that the quality is really bad. You got to upscale it. Yeah, we must. We must talk, mustn't we? We must do a little group. Keep thinking about this and just really in my own stuff right now. But yeah, we must. Yeah. I'll ask. I should get one for me anyway, but there'll be loads. I bet there's loads now. People don't care. I know in the States they were saying there's like everyone's got one who's like asked for one. It's like not difficult because you get 4 when you sign up. So as soon as you sign up, you got 4 to give to someone else. So we need one of us to do it. Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple of groups that I can ask, I'm sure. But the VPN thing, I haven't. Hi, Kerry. I haven't even tried because I just thought VPN. It's just a pain, isn't it? And he was saying you go in there, and then basically what happens is as you use it, it gets slower and slower. It's like, oh great, my internet here is like 30 megabit, so it's like it's gonna take me 10 hours to do 2 videos on it. I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered. It'll come out. Do you know what? Meta, I think, are going to release something. I just looked at their stuff. Yeah, I'll ask. I'll ask anyway. No worries. I'll ask. It'll be tomorrow, but I'll ask. I think everyone I know in that group's already done it or got one or everything. So yeah. But yeah, I will. Yeah, it's killing me slowly, but yeah, I think the learning actually, if at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when you've got like 3 working videos and you've been working all day, you're thinking, what am I doing? What the absolute am I doing? And then half an hour later, 1 works, 2 works, 3 works, then you're off. And then it's past the 58%. But yeah. Some days are terrible, some days are good, but yeah, 12 is coming along. If that's what you're talking about. Nano's waiting for cash. I was supposed to speak to him today, and I haven't. I understand he's got a start, so that's good. I wish Nano the kickoff. But yeah, all good. All good. You, sir? Tipperley? I want to call you Tripoli. I don't know why. That's a place, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, come on. What are we doing? Hustling every day. I bet you are. I bet you are, sir. Good. That's good. Yeah. That is good. I don't know what I'm looking up. I know what I was looking up. How far from here to Brighton is, because I'm just agreed to go cycling. I am. How far? I think it's 47 miles from here. No, 47 miles. No, it can't be 47 miles. It's not going to be that long, is it? Brighton from here. Directions. On the bike. 42. Oh no, it's always quite long. That's going to kill me then. Good. Oh no, that one's 37 miles. 37 miles over 2 is 80 miles, 100k. Wow. Okay, that's a bit bigger than I thought. That's going to be a bit of a thing. Two hours, 4 hours. What was that? 40k. $128. 4 hours, yeah. 4 or 5 hours. Talking to myself, aren't I? Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to cycle on Saturday from here in Surrey, Redhill, to Brighton and back. Yeah, doing great, sir. Yeah, Brighton. Yeah. I haven't cycled that long for a very long time. Yeah, I'll be all right. Should be okay. He says. Can always get the train back if I can't do it. All good. Yeah, we should do that. Oh, God. Lots going on, isn't there? I think the world changed a couple of days ago, I think. I think there's lots of confusion. What's going to happen? I think there's so many different ways you can look at it. But yeah, I do think of the big agencies, and I do think of where that's going to go. But I also think it could play into the hands of all the individuals, because instead of paying £2 million for a massive agency, they can get away with paying someone like half decent money and get them to do it a lot cheaper. And it could be an individual, so you're actually playing into the hands of people like us. One-man band, two-man band people who are going to do just as good job now as some of the top guys. But yeah, they're not going to do it themselves, are they? So this is I always think of this like SEO, like years ago. SEO, everyone realised that it wasn't that complicated. It's just you need to know what you're doing and basically do it every day, because things change every day. So what happened was companies used to get an SEO team, and then they're just like, they normally leave or get more money or something like that. They just go. So what they end up doing is getting an SEO company to do it and paying them. So I see it like that. I see that all these companies with marketing departments, a lot of them either are getting smaller, or they're thinking, actually, just give it to someone else and we just pay someone to do it, because they're looking at like they're going to save more money by getting another company to do it, especially with AI. Yeah, well, that's what I was talking about a couple of days ago. No, you have to try. Can I translate? Yeah, I think decentralized. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to go. I said about this before. I said about nano niches. For example, artificial state. So, say you did like I've done on Fiverr. You start off something, and then you get a little seam of something. So you get one of the ones I didn't do, because I haven't got a dog, but people used to ask me for dog collars, right? So say you get 3 companies do it, and they ask you for dog collars, and every single video you've done goes mental. And it gets 1 million views or whatever on Amazon, sells loads of stuff. He said, then what you do is basically you don't do anything else, you just do dog collars, right? You go to every dog collar in the whole world and you just get dog collars, because you know what to do, you know the video that works, you know how to present the thing, and it's really fast and simple for you. That's all you do. So that is what I think as a nano niche. Tiny, not even pet stuff. It's a specific niche of a niche of a niche. Yeah. And that's what will happen. So you'll get absolutely perfect at doing that with AI. You'll have it down, cracked really easy. And as they bring out new products, you just crank out another video. So I see that kind of thing happening. And it's already happening with some of the AI stuff where it's really, really niche. The real Kessie's babe, hello. I personally think the future in advertising will be new creative AI filmmaker hubs. Okay, explain more. I've thought many times about this. Lynette Voodoo, hello. Oh, what's the time? 8 now. Sorry, I'm laughing from someone saying what's happened to the record. How do you mean? I've thought about this before. I've been trying to do an AI hub here for a year. I'm still struggling to get a building. No, I'm not struggling to get a building. I just don't want to. I don't want to do the building myself. I don't want to do all that rubbish. I really don't want to be part of the renting out buildings establishment. Maybe I should. Yeah. I think it's going to, the ad agency, I've said this many times, AI doesn't care. It doesn't care that you've been doing it for 20 years. It doesn't care that you've got 50 people in your company. It doesn't care that it's the way it goes. It takes consumer to producer. That's what it does many, many times. That's why the film industry is dead. And all those people holding out their hands just to put a film distribution, God. Basically, I upload the video on a server and charge you 5% of all costs. It's nuts. It's nuts. So, yeah, those kind of things I think will get destroyed. And they'll fight and fight and fight, but in the end, it'll be gone. Yeah. But yeah, I think there's massive changes coming, but yeah, large agencies I really can't see surviving. If a 7-year-old can type in Coca-Cola advert with a reindeer and get TV quality video advertising Coke, then that's it. 0.1 equity. Oh yeah, that's a new thing today, which I really thought was a great idea. So CPP, when you get, you free credits for a company. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we spoke about this before, didn't we? Artificial statement, where they're fighting to survive. They're not fighting to win. They're fighting to survive. And they're not going to. We talk about products, try not to be specific, but yeah, iKit, YouTube, when YouTube was downloaded and trained on, definitely was by Google, it had all the products in there. It's got all the IKEA products in there. It's got all the Ferrari cars. It's got all the Coca-Cola bottles. It's got all it's got all this stuff. So you type it into VO and it's going to know, or the next version is going to know. And it's got all the products and probably the product name, so it knows exactly, and probably the serial number as well. It's not stupid. So it will know what to produce. So any idiot can do it. You haven't even got to upload the product because it's already in the LLM. The model already knows what's in there. Yeah, and that's, As soon as you say you're AI, that's it. Then you're the same as everyone else. I don't know what's going to happen. I would, if I was a company now and I saw VO, I go, okay, marketing team, half of them go. Really? Why would you need them? And I feel for their jobs, and I know people in that industry right now. But why? You basically, the most difficult thing you got to do is get your phone out and take 15 pictures. Come on. Anyone can do that. They can do that at the warehouse. And it doesn't have to be good because you can polish it in the video. So yeah, okay, it won't be good for TV. TV's dead anyway. That's gone. I think when we look at all this, I think about this often, and I think the preciousness of some of the TV ads, and yeah, we've got to get to that quality and all that stuff. It's painful, and I think no one's going to care. No one is going to care. TV is, yeah, it really, no one will care. 1080p on your phone, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's about speed. Can you do? Oh God, that's like the fourth block we've had. We're doing well, Ren, tonight. It's happening low, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can smell it. Yesterday on LinkedIn, I felt the worry. Loads less posts. Loads of people not posting. Nothing to talk about. Every post about a new image generator video model just seemed like it didn't matter anymore. That's what it felt like. Oh wow, and there's a few big products released last week, destroyed. One of my favorite image generators. Oh yeah, and oh no, I've forgotten what they're called. A big image generator got bought out as well. It wasn't Revi. It was. Come on. Electric something they're called. They got bought. Do you know that? Electric AI image gen is Visual Electric got bought. They are now part of Perplexity. Hello, how are you? I'm very well. How are you? Yeah. I think that's true as well. I said, once everything's, another 2 products came out. I'm just going to say that another 2 products come out this week, and they were they look great, but no one cares. No one cares. It was like, you're about a year too late. And I know that's so sad, but Sora is going to destroy everyone. OpenAI have done it many times. In the first, when everyone was basing their products on 3.5, they basically killed 1,000 AI startups in their first kind of release. But yeah, I'm going to say that again. If Meta's free, X is free, video generation, VO's free, all this stuff's going to be free. How many companies are going to survive doing not free? They're not. We are better. Midjourney now? Do Midjourney really look that better? They're really good, but they're not better now. They're very, very closely better in a few things, but it's small now. It's less than 10%. So, yeah, How long have we got? How long have they got? And yeah, Meta and Midjourney, I can see that now. That's done. I think they'll give them $1 billion or something. They're making a good wedge every month. I think they're making 10 million, 20 million, or something like that every month. So they'll be fine, but they won't be when they get sued by Walt Disney and everyone else, and everyone is doing free images. So yeah, Midjourney, take the deal from Meta. Take the money. Take the money. That's my advice. Don't be a Snapchat. But yeah, you're right. I think that, and I talk about this again. It's like, no one says, "Oh, that image you created, did you use Photoshop?" No one cares. No one cares. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm going to create an internet business." Yeah, that was 20 years. Next year, no one will care. It will just be like special effects. It will just be AI. I put a little text on Instagram and LinkedIn saying the new name for AI video next year for AI video filmmaking will be called filmmaking or creating video. That's what it will be. No one will care. It will all be the same. It'll all be the similar thing. Yeah. We're so close. Sora is their release because they wanted to go first. They really lost the ball on video. So that's their fight in that area because they know they've got to win there, like Google does. But Google have got another. There was one video, I've said this before, but one video I saw where this guy said, I speak to the tech guys in Silicon Valley and they said they're working on VO 9 right now. Thank you. That's very kind of you. They're working on VO 9 right now, 4 by the end of the year, and pretty much you won't need anyone to do any film. Most of the people in creating a film won't need to be there. So yeah, I think there's what's released and what people would endure. Scrapping or scraping? Yeah. Scraping YouTube, yeah. If that's what you're talking about. But yeah, Google win by just having an outlet for all the videos. Whatever happens, they're just like, okay. Yeah, scrape it, yeah. Yeah, basically download YouTube and create a video, create a video model was the best idea ever. Very clever. But yeah, YouTube, Google, very set now, I think. Microsoft, not so much, but they can buy anyone. I think OpenAI, again, I think OpenAI have lots of holes that they're trying to fill quickly. I own my own videos. Is this going to be dodgy? Yeah, I think the whole view of all of it is that if everyone's the same, then the people that give it away free will win, and the people that give it away free will be the people that benefit the most. So who's that? Meta, Amazon, Apple, not Apple in that game, Microsoft. So yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's done. I think it's done. Yeah, you can't see it, and you can't, you know, what I'm doing right now is teaching me how to do that thing. I'm not learning how to do nice videos. I can do nice videos. It just takes me a week. I can do a nice video. I can make it look cinematic. I can make them talk. I can make it brilliant. Yeah, but it takes me 7 days. I can. For an ad, yeah, I can take that time and do it. The thing that I'm learning is how to write, to create, how to orchestrate a story of 60 seconds every day. That's what I'm learning. And that is going to be the skill. That, creating nice videos is not going to be a skill. It's going to be a process through a great thought process. It's going to be a extension to the idea. That's what it's going to be. And yes, you're going to have some skill at some point to do that, but it's not going to be a skill in the future. It's going to be part of it. So, yeah. I think creativity would become even more important. I think that's the thing. If everyone can create a video, then it's creative videos. But yeah, it's like making a song. Look at Suno. You can make any song. It won't be the one that you perfectly want, but you can do it. The clever part is knowing what song is going to be good. When they went from liking the music to liking the DJ, it's the same thing. So I think there's lots to think about that. But yeah, as a musician, you can go into Suno and you can create something, and then you can play around with it to make it amazing. Or you can create on Suno and listen to it and say it's amazing and then share it. So there's 2 different ways of doing it. Both are relevant, but as you say, artificial state, it's the end product. Does it work? Is it going to be great? Is it going to be a fantastic video? And that's it. Exactly. I know where I sit. I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. And with 12-12, the show that I'm doing, I understand that I'm doing it probably the slowest way. Not the slowest way, the most meticulous way right now. But I also understand that in 6 months, it'll be a lot easier. And Sora with the stuff is a lot easier. And I saw someone make a video with Sora down the road that I'm doing, and I can see all the errors. You can suddenly go, oh yeah, there we go, same old problem, consistent characters, products, different scene. It looks the same, but it's not the same. Different hair, different, the same old things. But yeah, I think for a cheap ad, it's going to destroy the 200, $400 market completely. That'll be gone. No one will pay anything for those. Nothing, even maybe under 1,000. It'd be completely wiped out. But yeah, the bigger ones, the perfect ones, then it's going to be different. But yeah, but it's like making it. It's like an artist, say, would you pay an artist to make an image or go to Midjourney? One's $5,000, one's $50 a month. Yeah. I don't know, artificial state. I don't know what, where is the money? I don't know where the money is. I don't even think it is running OpenAI. I think it's very hard for me to see massive amounts of profit in in production anymore. I just can't see it. I can't see that. So yeah, I don't know. Physical products, one-to-one staff, IP. I think that's already been snapped up. Generally, music. People are buying Madonna's old stuff. That's a bad example, but yeah, like ABBA's. David Bowie. Who the IP? Give us 300 million for all your records. That kind of thing. I see that. But yeah, can Disney make money out of film? No, they can't. So if they can't, my God, am I going to get lots and lots of bans tonight? It's weird, isn't it? But yeah, I think there's lots going on. I see a lot of the I see a lot of the people very worried, and I can see why. I think it's just going to be different. I think it's that comment got blocked, by the way. What's official state? You said the O word. There you go. Yeah, I think there's lots going on. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know. I can't see what's going to happen. It feels very weird now. But yeah, I think the ad agencies 2026 will be decimated. That's what I think. I think it's going to be massive. Canva had a lot to play with those agencies. Not from the AI stuff, but just generally, I think they had a lot of change, because then a lot of the agencies could do it themselves and stuff like that, even 10 years ago. But yeah, they still look for expertise to get sales. But that's changed as well. There was a guy who said he ran $100 million Facebook account on TikTok, I think it was. And he said, now, I used to say, put it in, several buckets, do this, do that. He said, now you just put it in one account, put some creative, push a button. And then just watch what happens. And I think that was the case before. It's just like, push a button, there you go, AI will find your customer, people have bought before, people that haven't bought before that will buy, that kind of thing. So yeah, I can see that. He said you've got to have a good creative, and there you go. So yeah. I'm doing well, Amelia. How are you? Thanks for the follow. Yeah. It is weird. It is a weird time. It is a weird time. But yeah, I think it's. And what does it? X67423P. How are you doing? Yeah. I think it's very interesting what's going to happen. I see a lot of people panicking. I see a lot of worry. I think in the end, selling products is selling products. So it's still that. But yeah, even a few months ago, you could see the writings on the wall for a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I wonder how many push button systems they're going to have. You know, I think the AI powered ads, you know, Google have been doing it for years, really. But yeah, and I also think they don't put it on like 100%. They kind of feather it. I think they could get you lots more than they do, but they don't want to because they pass it around a bit. Yeah. God, I bet that'd be good now. I'm good. X67423P. Faz, hello. Yeah. I think that stuff, you know, for them, for that tea company, you know, for example, that you could go there and go, okay, what kind of deal would you do? You go, okay, I'm going to do all your ads, pay for my time for a month. This is how much I charge, and I'll do you 3-4 ads every day, and then we can test those, and then after a month, you'll have 100 ads. We'll find one of those, we'll steam it, and then we'll drill down to that. You know, it wouldn't take long, would it? But yeah, you could create. I dare to think what I could do with a brand now. I was thinking about doing Facebook ads today with some of my stuff. All good. I really miss the pinging of orders in my inbox. You know, one of the happiest sales times I remember is getting orders every moment of the day. That is the best. It really is. I think that is the if you've ever done an e-commerce store, that is so cool to do that. Right, I think I better go. I need some food. That's what I do. Right then. Ooh. It's been an hour already. God, how do I do an hour? I not even realise that it's been that long. Oh my God, I haven't done what I'm supposed to. Yeah. No. Yep. But there we go. Quick, cool, and costly. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's going to be it. You know, where are you going to sell? You know, what is the place to sell now? I haven't been in that for. That's why I want to do products. I want to do products again. I think I'm going to do. I'm liking my own stuff now. I don't know what I'm doing. Clicking the wrong buttons. Yeah, I think there's a lot more stuff for us to do, but yeah, it's totally changed. Totally changed. But yeah, I think the agency model is definitely going to be dramatically different. It ain't going to look like it did. And yeah, if you gave every company there a brilliant videographer, why would they have an agency for a lot of stuff? You know, I think a lot of the clever agencies have already gone down the AI route, but you know, these guys know the top marketing directors are not stupid. They're all over it as well. They're going to be looking at that, go, well, Why should we pay you £1,000 for something I can type out and press a button? You know, as clever as you are, I can get my 21-year-old university straight out of university to do it, and they've done all the courses. But yeah. There we go. It's an hour now. I've got to do that jigsaw thing. But yeah, all interesting. I don't want to leave it on a downer and say how bad everything is. I think it's just all going to change. You've just got to be, even more so at our very young age, we've got to be more flexible. I think it's key. And yeah, I'm sure no one wanted to think that video was going to go a lot away. I think there's so many people that don't know what AI can do. It's amazing. It always amazes me. There's another analogy, artificial say. I said, if someone gave you a lightsaber, you wouldn't start thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to cut a loaf of bread with it, would you? I'd go, I'm going to take over the world. You know, people are thinking, oh, it's a lightsaber. Let me see if I can, cut bread with it. Yeah, it's, it is. I'm on ChatGPT. I haven't been today because I winged it, which is my downfall. But I'm on ChatGPT. I would say it gives me warnings about how long I've been on it. That's how long. And I'm on all the video sites, creating all the stuff. And really, it's the most productive, the most output I've ever done, ever. So yeah, I haven't started yet. I'm not even warmed up. Not even into. I reckon about 1% of what I've got in my head. About 1%. So yeah, and that's obviously we know because we've been right through it. But most people don't know what they can do with it. That's what is the most scariest thing, is that they do not understand if they put 10% of their time into it, it would exponentially explode anything that they've got an idea for. Anything. Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters whatever it is, whether you're gardening or skydiving or, want to weight loss, weight gain, muscle, whatever it is. If you took some time and really thought through and looked at the answers, anything that you wanted to do, you could basically accelerate with AI with not much effort. Yeah, they're sitting there. They're sitting there with their eyes, with their heads buried in the sand, thinking it's not going to get better. Everyone is. Oh, I'm going to say this. This is my parting. But yeah, I was talking about the day that ChatGPT came out, and I've obviously been in computers since I was 11, 7 or whatever it was. I can't remember when I got the first computer, but yeah. I sold the first mice, I sold the first copies of Windows and all that stuff. I was at IBM when IBM was selling PCs, that time. So I saw everything in that day and just saw it so clearly. And I said these words, it's all gone. And I still stand by those words. It's all gone. Everything. Everything will change. The way you eat, sleep, the way your whole life, completely from top to bottom. everything. Maybe not while we're alive, but it will, faster and quicker than anything ever. But there we go. Look, that's good or bad. I choose Utopia. I've said it before. I choose Utopia. I'm going to finish my YouTube because it's been an hour. Let's see how many people we got on YouTube, shall we?